Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the Senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting, is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Or better than kings, gods.
Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is Deus Ex Revision. Welcome to Liberty Island, New York.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
If you, against what I assume, you haven't heard of Deus Ex ever, it is a game that was released the year 2000, aka 15 years ago, and it was absolutely amazing. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Deus Ex Revision is an HD remaster, remake, visual thing. Oh, hi Paul. Paul comes to talk to us.
I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation.
All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware.
Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
Never know when I might come up against some heavy armor. Give me the GEP gun.
The GEP gun might be useful. They have a security bot on patrol near the statue entrance.
Great. What's the first move?
I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue.
I'll see how it looks on shore.
Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor.
What are my orders when I reach the command center?
Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
So, initial reactions, new graphics, kind of just more weird and everything. Let's have a bit of a longer chat with Paul.
You just gonna stay here? There's been some activity at sea. I'm going to watch the coast.
Why'd they bring you back to New York?
I don't know what they have planned. I messed up an assassination attempt on one of the Triad leaders in Hong Kong.
UNATCO pulled you out?
It's a long story. You better head to the statue.
Which Triad was UNATCO targeting?
We'll talk about that later. How was your graduation?
I want to hear what happened.
I wish I could have come. At the time, I could have cared less that Mom and Dad came to mine, but it was a good thing. The UN threw a dinner in honor of me, the first nano-augmented agent.
I didn't know that. Guess I must be old news.
Dad made a toast. I don't know if you remember his old brown suit.
A toast? That doesn't sound like our father.
It was hard for him in front of the diplomats, but he savored every moment.
Strange how proud he could be when so much was due to our augmentations.
Yes, he was proud. I believe that much. It was nice to have done something for him and Mom. I wish someone could have been there for you.
I'm used to being on my own.
One can be too self-sufficient, I'm coming to believe.
Paul's my brother, and I'm JC. They're actually voiced by the same guy, who's sort of putting on the same gravelly agent voice, with a slight difference in both. I think it works though, for multiple reasons than one. These are the bots. Hi bots. Actually, is there a way to increase the brightness here? Because damn son. Just brightness. It's 0.6. Okay, that was a little bit much. 0.6, I may pick, okay. Yeah, a little bit better. It's awfully
This thing is to let
though.
the bots handle the ground assault.
I mean, back in 2000 the graphics weren't amazing, but they were okay. I gotta say the new
What's your take on the
graphics...
situation, Corporal?
The bots have them bottled up, sir. We'd go right in if it weren't for the whole back order.
How'd they get one of our agents?
Gunter went rogue on us. When the order came, he wouldn't pull back. Now you get to bail him out.
The graphics kinda look a bit... weird.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Right. I usually play through this mission stealth. I'm gonna not do that this time around. Is there a guy to the left here? I'm waiting for that guy to move. There is. So they have redesigned the map a little bit. There's not usually a guy here. See if we can stun the guy. Come on, how many? Can you no longer get rid of them entirely? Do I need to shoot the guy? I don't want to. I guess I'm gonna have to. Right, we got a baton though. That's usually a go-to. You just smash people in the head. Do we still have the flashlight? Is that an F12? Yes, it is. Oh, there's nothing in here. Hold on. It's a prod charger, so I can't prod again. I'm gonna try next time. Oh yeah, this is a full coffee mug. He was just sitting down for some coffee. So I usually stealth this area. This is the first area, Liberty Island. We're supposed to go inside the ruined statue and chat with the leader. Usually stealth this out entirely, but I want to try out some of the weapons a little bit differently. So we'll see if I can get into some actual combat. I'll wait for this guy to... Is he coming this way? Sneaky sneaks. No, he's coming that way. He was just tricking me.
Is someone there? Fascist. I'm hit.
How dare you shoot me and call me a fascist at the same time? Uncool, buddy. Alright, I have more ammo for the pistol now. I put in some... How do you go to character again? Skills. You start the game with a certain amount of skill points, and I put some in what I usually do. Pistol, lockpicking, electronics, and computer. And then I don't have a lot of skill points. So the problem with this game, right, is that if you approach it like an immediate shooter, it will be kind of annoying, because you start out with like a low level in shooting. So when you try to like aim for someone, you need to wait for the reticule. Oh, it's not even zooming in. Okay, where we go. Try again. No. There's a lot more NSF than this normally. Let's quick save here, just in case. Oh,
These UNATCO
yeah,
guys are like machines. Don't know what they are.
there we go. It did finally zoom in. We can headshot the guy. Luckily this guy is deaf, so he didn't hear the explosion and everything. Wait for the reticule. I need to be even closer, are you kidding me? I'm up and charge the guy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I need to charge.
I'm hit!
Yeah, you're hit, alright. Baton his face. So you can play this differently, right? Like, this is one of the first games where you actually have a choice in, like, you know, non-stealth or stealth or non-lethal and so on. I'm gonna pick up some soda and some soy food. Because it's always good to have some food. In fact, how's our health? We're fairly good. We've taken some hits at the torso, but it's okay. You can heal specifically with a med kit, or you can just like have actually let's put it down. It's on number 8. Soda. I healed a full 2 points. That's good stuff. Flashlight it up there a little bit. This does drain our energy, I think? I'm not sure. No, it doesn't actually seem to drain a lot. You see in the top right, the top left, sorry, the PE, that's bioelectric energy. It, basically what we use our special abilities for. It does feel old school. To me, that's something I love, because I love the original game. But I kind of also feel like there's like a bit of awkwardness to it. Okay, they don't see my... I'm pretty sure they don't see my flashlights. No, they don't. Okay, they might. That's how quickly the sniper got me down. That's fine. We have the quick load right here, remember? See that? We stood up. It's a bit awkward.
Nothing. I guess we're safe.
The quick save, or the save, doesn't seem to save if we're actually standing up or not. Anyway, let's take those two down. Grab the soda like we did before. And go charge this guy. We just need to actually make sure this is charged. Our charger is charged. For the prod. Because all I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a challenge, but UNATCO better issue me some hardware. Sneak up. Oh, he's gonna see me. Nah, I'm okay. Anyway, we might not necessarily want to stealth. The only problem is we're not necessarily equipped either for a full-on fight. You saw how quick the sniper guy actually took us down. But then again, you know, he is a sniper. Easy does it. Let me see if we can circle around here. Keep an eye out so we don't get into contact with most of them. Actually, let's do quick save. I wanted to sort of show off the beginning. This is not meant to be an entire playthrough. It's just... This is a long game, and it's not really what I want to do, but I want to show off some of the initial areas, and I also sort of wanted to take a look myself at the changes that Revision did. I don't know if I would recommend this and the looks here. These actually have a conversation, I think. Let's see if we can overhear this. No? Oh, okay. Because to me, the old looks kind of... I don't know, I kind of like it. Like, you can still... There's still patches to download to be able to run the game at, you know, proper resolution and everything. And the old models and stuff, yeah, they're old, but it's not really that big a deal. It's mainly so far the JC and Paul models that have looked really weird. Everything else is sort of still the same. And the icons are still the same. Okay, we have a bot there. That's thankfully ours, because they're holding the perimeter. You can also tell because the crosshairs are green. Hey, bot buddy. It's a good thing it's on our side. It's pretty tough to actually fight.
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
Alright, Harley Philbin. I think it's time to shoot people. I think this one guy is circling around. So we can probably take out this guy. Oh, the delay is slow. Huh? How did I still miss? Like, what the hell? This is the problem when you try to go shooting. I'm poisoned now. But I can take him out. But it's kind of crap. Let's do that better, I think. In fact, I think I'm gonna climb up.
Who's there? I think the wall's on this. Nothing. I guess we're safe.
There we go. Ah, yes, our crossbow. This is the stealth weapon of choice, of course. With tranquilizer darts. This is a hand crossbow, I think? It does look like it. You can also shoot a pigeon. We don't have the crowbar. But we can still baton it up. Got a medkit. Right, Philbin, let's have a chat. He's a bit of a dick, this guy.
About time you showed up. Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right? Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here. I heard that you can get me inside. Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander and I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's a picture so you don't make a mistake. You can trust me. I'll take your word. Here's the key to the front entrance. Commander's not much of a soldier. He'll surrender as soon as he sees you. I need him alive because he's my main contact at the NSF. If he's dead, I don't have much of a business. Thanks.
So we haven't seen much of it so far, but the dialogue options when you're offered one in this game generally actually mean something. The idea is that you don't get bullshit dialogue options. It only means something. For this one in particular, like, it just makes the guy more friendly to me. Oh hey, we got a crowbar. You may only carry one crowbar? We already have a crowbar? We do have a crowbar. Might not use the knife then, maybe. Drop the knife. Can we drop the knife? I can't remember how to drop. How do we drop? I think we need to have it. Oh no, it's D. It's D. I'm gonna have that one instead. I don't know how much we're going to use it, but it does hit harder than the baton. But of course, it does also do non-lethal damage. Hey, drift woman.
I get a cut for bringing him over.
Tell me what you know about the NSF operation.
I'm not that high level. The more elite troops, they're the ones that took over the ship and unloaded it into speedboats. I think we're supposed to be a diversion.
A ship?
That's all I know. The commander gave me a 10mm clip, a box of 30-06 ammo, and some crossbow darts, and said, keep your head down. Like I'm gonna take on UNATCO troops. Want them? You can have the clip for 175, the 30-06 for 300, and the darts for 50. But if I was you, I'd avoid a head-on attack altogether and not even use the key Philbin got. I'd go in the statue from the back. Less security that way.
So we can buy stuff. I'm gonna buy absolutely nothing.
No thanks.
Because we're good with what we have for now. Now, there's actually something we can go get here. Assuming we have any lockpicks. Do we have any lockpicks? Don't. We might need to go get some lockpicks. If I remember correctly, there's a chest at the very starting dock, which we might have to go get. Oh, ammo. That's by the way that she was going to charge me 300 for. How much money do we actually have? Can we see that somewhere? Yeah, 500. So we're not completely poor, obviously. This is around the back. This is where they want us to go for less security, which is actually a good call. Less security is always a good idea.
Thought I saw someone. A guy in a coat.
Nah.
Nothing.
You didn't see anyone.
I guess we're safe.
Okay, I'm gonna crowbar the guy. I'm not gonna rocket launch the guy. See, I hit him twice and he's already running away. Yeah. So, generally, how you play gets different reaction from people. Remember in the beginning, Paul told us to stick with the broad, etc., etc. Since we're actually killing people now, he won't be mega happy.
God damn.
However, other people might be happy. UNATCO, dude.
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
I swear I heard
Just walking up and slamming them in the face. This is a sniper guy. I actually want to take him down because then we'll get a sniper rifle on our own. This is straight up Gordon Freeman territory. The crowbar is everything. Oh yeah, sniper rifle. Let's drink up our soda. Let's equip the sniper rifle. We do have a little bit of Diablo Tetris inventory thing going on, so you can have everything. What's the button for zoom in again? Okay, I found it. That's not a good hotkey for that. Let's change that to something else. Normally I'd like it to be right click, but it isn't. Okay, so toggle scope. That's something at least. You can see we don't actually have a lot in rifles and sniper rifles, so the sway is pretty awful. We're not going to need it that much. We're actually not going to use the sniper rifle much. What we are going to use is the GEP gun. A giant rocket launcher. You can see we walk quite slowly when we use this. Because, well, it's heavy. I am going to use it on this bot, though, because the bot is pretty dangerous. And kind of invulnerable to other things. Oh my god. Where is the damn bot? Okay, I'm done with that for now. There it is.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Got it. Now, yeah, I thought I remembered some dudes here. I actually remembered one, but there's two. I get the feeling this mod has sort of added a bunch of dudes here, which is okay. Because this place was a little bit easy, but then again it was the first area. Use crossbow the guy? That's worked well so far.
Wait. Quiet.
It does kill him though. The crossbow is actually a killing thing, despite it being like blunt. Anyway, a data cube that gives us the first login and password. We haven't gotten to see this yet, but there's a lot of hacking and stuff to be done in this game. Either you hack with your skill, or you find passwords and stuff.
I know.
We're just too fast for these guys. Alright, around this site, we're gonna find the UNATCO HQ. Which is where we will be going once this is all done. This is our home.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
Welcome aboard, agents. But not yet. We still have a mission to do. And we can try to go here, and if you remember, they said like different things we could do. That we can try to sneak in through the front, especially now that we have the password. And in fact, I'm gonna actually go make use of this password. If I can find the terminal, which is in the corner. If I can avoid the camera, we should be okay. Let's quick save to be safe. This will help either way, honestly. NSF 001, smash the states. Alright, turn off the cameras. Means no alarms. We can also change the door access to be unlocked and make the turret our friend. That's actually quite handy. Even open the door. That's nice, because now the turret will start shooting our friends. They'll try to come out here. Means we don't need to worry about anything. Is that thing shooting through the wall? Alright, that's pretty glitchy. That's pretty damn glitchy. Right. It's not this one, right? Or is it?
Take it, man. They found us.
It is this turret. It is shooting through the wall. GG. I actually don't remember that being the case in the original game. It might have been. Maybe I've just like repressed it. But I remember having to lure out everyone to actually get in range of the turrets. Anyway, we've kind of got a bit of a bloodbath going here. But we're still gonna sneak up along the back. Oh, and actually, we were almost back at the start, so I could go show you the thing, which I forgot to show. Sorry, honestly, this mission doesn't need to take this long. But I just keep wanting to do everything because, well, I mean, I wanna. We'll just leave those two guys alone, honestly. Right, we're back where we started now. We've circled all the way around Liberty Island. I seem to remember there being a med station here, but you had to explode it. But now this seems to be the only little hole, because they have redesigned the maps. I guess to like make it new for me. I'm gonna go back here in the beginning.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
Welcome aboard, Maxwell. Hey, Paul.
Best thing is to let the bots handle the ground assault.
Yeah, I kind of handled the ground assault a little bit on my own, my bad. Seek down here to find the little box with stuff. Because the box has a multi-tool and nothing else. It didn't actually have a lockpick. Never mind. Multi-tool basically hacks electronic locks and lockpicks hack non-electronic locks. There is supposed to be a box here. Or there was. Maybe that's the problem. I'm sort of assuming that there are things that aren't there because it's technically remade.
They come this way, I got them, sir.
Thanks, man. I know I can trust you. Right. Remember where the sniper killed us? We're gonna try to sneak in there and give him a little bit of his own medicine. We have a sniper rifle of our own now. Very dark. There he is. Alright, let's snipe. There's a sniper rifle. Okay. Got him. There's another guy after me now. Ow. It's okay. How much damage did we take? Barely anything. A few hits in the right arm and left arm. It was a bad aim. Ah, binoculars. Now, the actual path is somewhere around the side here. Oh yeah, first we need to listen to these guys. Gonna have a chat about Gunther, I think.
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad?
We cut off his arm, replaced half his face.
Herman, right? He's a good soldier. Killed 3 of our men.
They'd have replaced his whole body if it would have improved performance. If that's how you judge a man, by performance, then eventually it's not about people, but upgrades, versions, functionality.
All I know is we could use a few mechs for ops like this.
As soon as we buy into the cult of the machine, we're just like them.
Rhetoric. Always more rhetoric.
The reload time. Should have been ready for that. Took him out though. Voice acting in Deus Ex is very up and down. There's some good stuff, but there's some pretty bad stuff too. Oh yeah, this little area. Let's see if that's changed at all. This should be a guy patrolling around here. And then we'll need to avoid some electricity, I think. This is the path we're gonna take otherwise, up behind the safety. Guy, there's a guy, I see the guy.
Wait.
I heard something. Maybe it was a guy with a crowbar. Jesus. Okay, so I have hazmat suit.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
You can platform a little bit. Oh yeah, this is the same. Now, this is the type of thing you can use a multi-tool on to get past the electronics. We don't really need to do that though, because we can use this to jump. Okay, we couldn't use that to jump. I think we need to do this though. Then we can do this and sneak around. You get exploration bonus, and also found a fire extinguisher. And I think to stand on. Our inventory is getting more and more full. Oh yeah, bioelectric cell. It's handy if we lose some of our BE. But that's it, really, that's it for this area. We can actually walk decent speed with this sniper rifle compared to the gat gun. Let's see. Yep, this seems like a good enough area. Let's climb up. This area is way safer. Ooh, that's a lot of ammo. Guy walking around here somewhere. Jump on that thing. Your hands are full. And we're in. There's still dudes here, obviously. That's what our crusty crowbar is for.
I swear I... Huh? God damn.
I swear I heard something.
I know I heard something.
Shame, isn't it? The French terrorist group Silhouette claims that France was wrong to give the US the statue. We think they planned the bombing.
Yeah, the Statue of Liberty has been bombed, sadly. This takes place in a like a distance future 2050 something. Can't remember. Okay, how are they gonna turn around here? Ah, we're good. He's got a crowbar.
Quiet. God.
Oh, he did see me though. Looks like we're in a firefight.
Keep looking. Something funny about that guy.
Yep, that's definitely something funny. So the AI is not amazing. That's pretty obvious.
Wait. Stay.
This is like the most powerful weapon ever. I'm so used to playing this game non-lethal. So being able to just walk up and smack people in the face with a crowbar and have them instantly fall down. This is a sense of liberation, man. And we pretty much circle this area. The main guy is up there. The thing what we want to make sure to do is to save Gunther, Herman, before we're actually finished with all this. Okay, we've circled the entire area now. He is on the bottom floor. We kind of already sorted out the bottom floor because we hacked the turret. The turret basically dealt with everything for us by shooting through the wall, which again, questioning that a little bit. So we should be able to go there and sort things out. If I remember correctly, there's a little issue with that bottom floor. And that... oh, hello. Wait until he turns around. And then we go on crowbar. Okay, he saw me.
I got this one.
No, you don't. Why did he start to fiddle with his gun? That's the real question. Anyway. We gotta keep an attention here. Oh, box of TNT. They can be quite fun to play with. You recognize the sound? The sound means turrets and cameras. Cameras can be dealt with multi-tools. I think actually we already made this our camera, didn't we? Hello? No, it's not our camera. We can go destroy the camera, I'm pretty sure. No? What if we shoot it? No, that didn't work either. We'll find a way to go around it then and hack it, I think. I mean, we could just go straight up. We could hear these guys chat.
Shipment? Yeah, we got the whole supply. You can see the ship's lights crossing the bay.
Guess y'all were right. So why aren't we pulling out?
Mike's on the horn. Jojo wants a lead on the distribution network.
Yeah, we don't have enough men to protect what we've got.
That's what Jojo wants.
I wonder, how does a guy with a tattooed forehead get to be an NSF colonel? Pardon me, but back in Alabama, we wouldn't let a man who wears earrings plan a military operation.
I'd watch what I say about Jojo. He's got a temper.
He's a punk and he's gonna get us all killed.
The NSF is strong because it represents everyone's interests.
Yeah.
Mercenary Thug doesn't seem like a believer in NSF terrorists' viewpoints. We can actually go straight past them and go up. But again, we gotta save Gunther. Gunther is actually one of the... I don't want to say coolest characters, but he's an interesting character. Right, let's show off the multi-tool thing then. Since we can't actually shoot it, let's go ahead and multi-tool. This is how you do... not the crowbar. The crowbar is way important. Put that one instead of the medkit. So, multi-tool, we're gonna go and hack the camera. Like this. Beep, it's bypassed. Soy food. Interesting. There's still one guy walking around down here. There he is. Oh yeah, the ATM.
I swear I heard something.
Yeah, wow, he'd already taken some hits, I think. Ding! You can actually hack this, but you will need the code and stuff. Luckily, we can find a code. This is one of the cameras we bypassed. I guess we didn't bypass all of them. Hey, man. I think he was already panicking. Wow, okay.
That's him. He's a cop. That's him. He's a cop.
Okay. Oh, this is the turret! That explains a lot more. However, that's also a turret, and that's not as good. The alarm has been activated. Oh, that's the wrong button. I forget that literally this is a pause button that pauses. I mean, that makes kind of sense, but you know. It does seem to drain a little bit of bioelectric energy, the flashlight. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense. Oh, a P20. We could use that. It's like a one-shot of, I don't know, plasma or something. Anything in this corner? No. One of the things we could have done with the camera, by the way, is use an explosion. Remember the TNT crate we found? See if we can avoid the turret right now. But the alarm isn't on, so I don't think it's actually after us. However, there's a guy in there. And bypassing him means bypassing these lasers, which means using a multi-tool on that thing. Is there... I swear to God, there's a ventilation shaft here or something. We can... Can we... Yeah, we can!
The security setup is strictly amateur stuff. Keep an eye out for ways to bypass it. These old pre-millennial buildings are riddled with ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels.
Pre-millennial. We might find maybe a lockpick or a multi-tool. Multi-tool, yeah. That means we can... Oh, and a 40. Which is always nice. Oh, I think this is where we find the information for the ATM as well. And another P20. Or PS20. 23023 4558. Jonathan, your husband to be. The dude around here. But we can't really jump here. So back we go, and we can actually find the ATM as well. And get some cash. Cash money. This really didn't do much damage. The PS20. Find some soy food. Locked. Oh, this is a different path. We could explode it with the rockets. That's the thing, there's usually so many different ways. This is one of the first games that really did start offering you like lots of different ways to do each mission, you know? And that's something that a lot of games that have followed in this path really has, you know, I don't want to say copied, because that sounds like bad, but like, you know, gone with, I guess. Let's equip the multi-tool.
I got this one. I'm gonna get this.
I got him before the alarm.
Careful. These UNATCO guys
Don't you dare! That's like 3 people now who's died right next to the alarm. I think that's pretty much all of them. Oh hey, a grenade. Or rather a lightweight attack munition. A lamb. This is the door, by the way, that we were looking at before. That we were possibly considering destroying. But now, we have found...
Gunther's in that room.
Gunther.
One of our top agents.
Oh dear. We're out of multi-tools. This is us. J.C. Denton. In the flesh. Right, let's see if we can hack this with NSF 001 smash to state. And turn off the camera. There we go. And in fact, turn it to enemies. There we go. There we go. So this is like one way we could have gone, and that will sort out the other camera we were talking about as well. Let's chomp down on some soy food because we have taken some hits. Soy food. That average heals out. We can also use a medkit to like specifically heal our right arm and so on. To like get it up. But I think we're okay for now. Right. We're gonna have a chat with Gunther. He's gonna ask me for a weapon. So he's gonna basically take my 10mm ammo if I give it to him. Or 10mm weapon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually drop this. And then he will ask me for a weapon. I'll say I don't have a pistol. So instead, well, you see. Agent! Open the door! Wait, can we not open it? Can we open it with this one maybe? NSF, stairs run, smash the state. Door access, there we go. Hello, Gunther.
Glad you're not hurt, Agent.
Command should not have left us to be surrounded.
Risk is part of the job. I think you lucked out this time.
Agent Navarra and I were ready to go in, but for no reason they said pull back. I do not retreat. Please give me a weapon and move out of the way.
So as you can see, now I have the option of giving him a knife. Or I can just tell him to get the hell out of there and I'll handle the enemy. He won't like that.
As you wish. Take my knife.
That will be adequate. I will secure this level. You proceed up the stairs to the command center at the top.
So that's also something you could do in this mission. If you basically sneak your way all around here to get to Gunther and give him a weapon, he will deal with everything for you. But we already dealt with everything, so you know, you can handle the lockpick. We finally found one because we were being blind before. This is the same for Smash to States. See, this is what we could have used then if we didn't have the hacking thing, which of course we did. We could just lockpick the door, and we could use that lockpick to go around, bypass this one, open this door, sneak around, avoid, blah 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 blah. There's a lot of options to do, which is part of what's really cool about this. We've pretty much done all the options. Oh, and let's go get ourselves some money. 23,023,4558. Okay, withdraw money. Sorry, Jonathan. It's for the greater good. Fighting terrorists here. There is pretty much only one challenge left in this entire level, unless the revision mod has got some different things going on. These two we can just ignore. We really don't need to bother about them at all. But on this floor, there are gas mines.
Gunther has re-established contact. He says you helped him escape. Good work.
No worries, Alex Jacobson.
Some news, JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
So that's something, again, an option. You can kill him,
Let's
or you
get
can...
out of here.
I'm standing my ground.
Someone tripped the alarm downstairs. They're closing in.
This is it, Private. We knew it might come to this.
What good are we to the NSF if we end up dead?
If UNATCO breach the perimeter, then it's already too late. Get ready to fight.
Can we avoid fighting these guys?
I swear I heard something. Wait, quiet.
We can.
Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
So, skipping these works. Or we could go smash them over the head, shoot them or whatever, get their stuff. But, you know. 1,000 skill points added. Critical location bonus. We now have gotten actually a fair bit of skill points. Enough to upgrade another skill. Generally, next point on, I just wait to upgrade my pistol to the next level. Because, well, it gets annoying. I generally find that keeping most of these trained is enough. Though, later on, putting lockpicking and electronics to advanced is really nice. But that's if you play this playstyle like I do. You can go like heavy demolition, and you can go a lot of other stuff. Put points in environmental training to get better at those type of things. But wait a minute, what's around here? Anything at all? No, not really. Don't shoot, I surrender.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
And then if you have a choice, we can kill him, or we can talk about it.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Now we're actually done.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
We're definitely going to want to pick this up. We don't have room, so let's drop one of these useless ones. And probably the pepper card as well. And the bear. However, we can actually continue talking to this
Just
guy.
answer the question.
Don't believe me? It's all in the numbers. For 100 years, there's been a conspiracy of plutocrats against ordinary people.
You have a single fact to back that up.
Number one, in 1945, corporations paid 50% of federal taxes. Now they pay about 5%. Number two, in 1900, 90% of Americans were self-employed. Now it's about 2%.
So?
It's called consolidation. Strengthen governments and corporations, weaken individuals. With taxes, this can be done imperceptibly over time.
I guarantee you that the interrogation staff at UNATCO will not be as forbearing as I am.
Yeah, the secret police. You're just bullies for a completely illegitimate government in Washington.
We will locate that shipment one way or another.
The entire executive branch is handpicked. 19 of the last 23 U.S. presidents have been members of the Trilateral Commission. The Trilateral Commission is financed by the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. Don't tell me.
That's a think tank. Anyone can become a member.
But not everyone does. That's why they call it the secret government. You can't fight ideas with bullets.
The chief finally let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
Well, I did kill most of them, or at least dealt with them. These are flares, we don't need flares. So, this is like the first option you find when, you know, you got to hear a little bit of a conspiracy thing going on. But Deus Ex is a game that exists in a world where pretty much all the conspiracy theories are true. So, yeah. Oh yeah, these guys got killed. Hot knife through butter. You can also... Oh yeah, another piece 20. You can carry bodies and move them around and stuff as well. As long as your hands aren't full. You probably even dealt with these two guys. The guy who didn't like JoJo. And the punk. Yeah, here we go. These little gas grenades. Do we have room for them in our inventory? We do. If you stand close to them, they activate and they explode, but if you click them fast enough, you can pick them up. Unexploded. We can use those in the future. That's 3 of them. But now we're done, so now we need to go back to the UNATCO HQ. Hey guys! This is what happened to the torch itself, by the way, after the statue got destroyed. And they've dealt with those two guys in the corner as well. Is it this way we're going? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Hey man.
They sent us in to pick up the pieces. We've already searched the bodies and delivered the enemy munitions to the quartermaster.
That's basically what it says, like, oh yeah, that's why you don't find any ammunition on the guys. So you have to put in the dirty work yourself if you actually want to get the rewards. Hey man.
Way to go, sir.
Hey Paul. Now Paul's not going to be too happy with me for killing a bunch of people.
We got the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after Ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Yeah, well, pace yourself. You killed a lot of people tonight. I'll handle things out here. You better get to Manderley's office on level 2 and report for duty.
They're not super happy with me, but obviously it's kind of what we do.
Heard you clean the place out.
They crossed the line by going into the statue.
That's exactly right. We're already gearing up to hunt these sons of bitches door to door in Manhattan. Need some hardware? I scored an extra scope from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and 60 for the other.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Carter? You don't care. NSF goods are the spoils of war. We're risking our lives out here.
Scope's actually not a bad call, but I'll check back with him later. Soon enough, we're gonna get one of the items I basically consider must-have in the entire game. But in some ways, there are better options. What? I don't have room? Alright, let's drop one of these crappy PS20s. We can actually get a password for this little area eventually. If I remember correctly. Oh, well, lockpick first of all. Is there supposed to be a thing here? No. We can scout this place out later. Let's go to the office and have a chat with people.
Way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a goner.
Door code 0471. That's a classic one in these games. That's always the code. 0451. Reference to Fahrenheit 451. I like that you can activate those via the numpad. Crank darts. Password SATCOM UNATCO 001. So let's do that. UNATCO 001. United Anti-Terrorist Coalition. Let's turn off these cameras. You know, just so people don't see us when we're stealing shit, you know. Let's open up this little place. We get another exploration skill bonus. And an electromagnetic pulse grenade. Which we again don't have room for because we're carrying a bunch of useless crap. Get rid of that. Now, let's go to the office. Bye, Paul. We'll read newspapers if we want. President Meade. Pay the United States late dues to the United Nations. There you go then. Where does he get the cash? Clearly from some budget item yet to be approved by this Congress. Blah, blah, blah.
It's my first day too. I'm pretty excited.
Hey, Private Lloyd.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Yeah, we've already been told, Alex. Chill out. Chapter 1, the Coalition continues. It's loading the entire office now. This is always one of my favorite parts. It also has one of the best themes in the entire game. I'm hoping it's just as good with the remastered soundtrack.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
JC. Mind if I call you JC?
Sure.
Before the briefing, you've got to go to level 3 for your equipment and a medical examination. See Jaime Reyes in the med center and Sam Carter in the armory.
You got
Hell
it.
of a first day.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, buddy.
Didn't know the NSF had so many people in New York. We'll finish the job when we get to Manhattan.
I gotta say, they kinda ruined the song. This is one of the best themes in the game.
Your partner for the next assignment, Anna Navarra, is in the adjoining break room to the east. Maybe you should introduce yourself.
Public access. Lots of information you can find out about different terrorist groups and so on. Another ATM, if we had one. But more than that, there's TV, there's pinball, and there's the cafe room.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
The lemon lime conspiracy.
My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
At least it is a way that we know when it's not Paul.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Also, excuse me, I've got to be briefed by Mr. Manderley.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
He will not be the equivalent of his brother. I have seen that he knows the procedure of a good offensive.
Let us hope you are right.
I won't let you down, Agent.
Schmoozing.
I am not going to hold your hand. You have your orders.
Forget how Agent Navarra is not friendly. She has every life to give for her partner.
Thanks, Gunther. The lemon lime conspiracy may be true. May be true. And then we can go into the bathroom and find nothing exciting. His face just looks weird. Do I have blood on my face? No. I think it's just weird shadow. Now this I'm gonna do just for fun. Oh no, it's not this far. Never mind. I don't know if it's now or later, but if you go into the women's bathroom, eventually they'll call you out for it.
It was quiet till sundown. Then all hell broke loose.
Right, well, we're going to level 3. I think. Oh, this is Paul's office. Ah, it's locked. Could use a lockpick, of course, but I don't know about that. Whoa. Let's not go down there.
Hell of a first day. We
Level
finally
2.
got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
We did indeed. This is Manderley's office. That's where we need to go eventually. But first, our office.
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login? I guess not. Let's see. JCD, password, Bionic Man.
Bionic Man. That's us. We are the Bionic Man. It's the Bionic Man. Mail from Reyes. Mail from the Med Directorate. Blah, 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 blah. Just a lot of extra stuff is hidden in the game like this. I really have time to read everything, all of this, but... Ah, yes. A sniper rifle and some grenades. We already have one. That's sort of the, you know, in the very beginning where you get to pick your weapon. It's kind of why the gap gun is the smartest thing, because you'll already get a sniper rifle here, and you can pick them up from here. The I can't even remember the third option, honestly, but not very great. I think a crossbow dart. Usually what I went for when I want to go stealth, but this one's locked. We can't pick that up. There's a camera right there. Plus, it's our office, you know. We can't really do everything. Anyway, we're gonna go down to level 3.
That was a close one up there.
Nah, I had it all in... Here we go.
How unprofessional.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I just looked at the wrong thing.
I don't like getting shot at. Not one bit.
You and me both, brother. You and me both. Alright, let's have a chat with Jaime Reyes.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC, about your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
I think I picked one of those up at the top of the statue.
Maybe you did. My order from VersaLife was on the ship the NSF captured. You'll need to take it to one of the medbas for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna find the medbot. Hey, medbot guy. We're gonna use the first augmentation we got. We have two choices. Microfibril muscle, which basically lets us lift more heavy stuff, or combat strength, which makes it more stronger when we actually do melee weapons. Now, we've seen melee weapons actually work pretty well so far, but when it comes to puzzles and stuff, being able to lift everything is really useful. It's take it or leave it, honestly. They're useful for different things. I usually go microfibril muscle, but the combat things have worked really well so far. Later on, you get a really cool melee weapon as well, so I'm gonna stick with this one for now. Doesn't really matter much, but yeah. Well, actually, it does matter a bit, but not for this playthrough necessarily. Medbot can also heal us. Ching! We're all up to full. See, it's totally worth saving all those stuff we did before. This is level 4. It is very restricted because we have Men in Black. Alright,
One more thing before I go, since you've been briefed on my augmentations. What can you tell me about the info link?
Let's see. Micro-receiver exostructure in the sulci, mechanocarbon threads on the axons. For queuing, you know, packet routing. Anything particularly interest you?
Is there a way to turn it off?
The info link?
Yeah, or is someone at UNATCO tuned in 24 hours?
These might sound a little funny, JC, but I'm not permitted to answer that question.
Your clearance is higher than mine?
Regarding your systems, I am your physician.
No big deal. I was just curious.
Alright, bye.
Carter's out the door and around the corner. He's got your stealth pistol.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Stealth pistol.
You're getting warm. You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
This is Alex Jacobson, the voice in our ears. The guy's been basically mission control. He's helpful. He's a cool guy. And he's also got candy and stuff. Change Gunter's password to Zeitgeist. Alright, you got it. There's a bunch of cool things you can find here, actually. If you manage to hack your way through here or use the multi-tool, you can unlock a file that has the passwords for pretty much everyone. So you can read all their emails and stuff. Well, most of their emails and stuff. It's cool.
Thank God my shift is almost over.
You too, buddy. But we had to go chat with Carter.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you'll need?
Good to choose here. The lockpick, non-attack multi-tool, or ammunition. I'm gonna go with the lockpick, I think, because that's what we have the least of.
Smart lockpick is always handy.
That's right. Infiltrate and evade. Engage only on your own terms. Now move out. Manderley's waiting.
Hey, what about that guy out front selling munitions? Is that allowed?
Oh, Kaplan, right. We've got some screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armory.
Someone at UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir. And a damn good one.
We have our stealth pistol. It comes automatically with the silencer, which... Wait, where's our stealth pistol? There it is. However, it doesn't actually do as much damage as the regular pistol by default. It also has... it does, however, have a higher clip, which is really nice. You can notice they also have a different in reload time and so on and so on. Gradually, as we go through the level, we'll be able to like unlock modifications for pistols and stuff. Stealth pistol used to be my go-to weapon for ages, but eventually I just started installing a silencer on the regular pistol and found that to work almost better because there's just a higher level of damage. Handprint scanner. There's a lot of different ways you can go for in this game.
I didn't know we'd be fighting a war. I don't like getting shot at, not one bit.
So far this run through, I'm going for pretty heavy melee, so it might not matter that much. Anyway.
Good
Hey,
work
Janice.
out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Manderley said you handled yourself nicely. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Alex already told me. Thanks.
You can also hack into her. If I remember correctly, her password is shoes, or red shoes. Which, you know, nice.
You're going to make a mess.
Also, just lying right there, we see Joseph Manderley's password. So, you know, if we can figure out Manderley's thing, and we have her password being Night Killer, well, you see, the login's still Manderley. We can go to our own computer, log in as J Manderley, and if I can type correctly, Night Killer. No? J Manderley. Night Killer. That didn't work. Maybe we need to log in on a different computer. Anyway, you get to basically see his email, which is pretty cool. I think you might need to do it from his computer. But enough of that.
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarro, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue, plus 250 for rescuing Agent Herman. That's 1,250. We take care of our people around here.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, Denton, stay out of the ladies' restroom. That kind of activity embarrasses the agency more than it does you.
And there you go. And now we're leaving UNATCO. Our mission is to go to New York and deal with things. Never a dull moment. A bit more skill points and everything. Here's Herman's office. They all have offices. That's a nice little dummy right there.
Bet the NSF won't try that trick again.
Not with me around, buddy. But I'm gonna end this video at about here, because this is dragging quite long. I think we're like 1 hour 20 now. And it's been a hell of a nostalgia trip. As for the new soundtrack, not a huge fan. It's okay, but the other one is too much nostalgia on me. It works better. I particularly think the UNATCO theme was kind of ruined. The old one was really good.
Good luck out there. Man, 2 Dentons in the field. The NSF won't know what hit them.
I'll leave you your candy bar and your soda. The new graphics are... I think the environment graphics are generally better. But every now and then you just sort of run into something that feels a little bit more low-res. The models are weird.
Glad you're coming around to our way of doing.
I'll take the scope.
I'll take this. Hold on. I can't.
Oh, I can't carry anything else right now. I would take the scope, but just. But some of the models are newer than others. Some of it, you might notice, like in the conversation we just had with Manderley, JC and Paul obviously have new quote-unquote updated models, which still don't really look that good. And then Manderley uses the old one. I think it looks better if everything has the same style, because it's more consistent even if it's older. So, overall, do I recommend Deus Ex to play? Oh, hell yes. It's amazing. Do I recommend Revision? Maybe not. It's a good mod, but honestly, there already pretty much existed ways to play the original Deus Ex without it being too horrible. Plus, you can always download already existing mods for it. Non-graphic ones. There's a mod called Biomod, a mod called Shifter, that sort of tweaks abilities around and stuff. It's not really a... I didn't think it was too ugly to play. I think I still recommend playing. But if this helps you play the game, go for it. Like if you would never play the original and you are without mods and you play this one, then by all means do it.
Head out.
But to me, the original is just fine enough, and the soundtrack is better. There is an option in Revision to use the original soundtrack, so that works for me. But that's it for this video. All I can say is play more Deus Ex because it's hella awesome.
Alright, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hill's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
Anna Navarro has a new model as well, but she still looks really weird. Gunther and Anna are supposed to look a little bit weird, but... Anyway, we were supposed to stop this video. I just couldn't stop myself from continue playing. I might actually continue playing this off camera a little bit. Or at least go back to the original and play that one. Maybe do a little bit more stealth, who knows. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video. So until next time, goodbye.